Day before the wedding, the woman set fire to her favorite wedding dress. Then she took the burnt wedding dress, along with the divorce papers, and sent them to the wedding venue, seeing everything before him. The husband was in disbelief. He didn't understand why the woman would do this to him, unaware that everything was caused by himself. It turned out that just a week before the wedding, the woman's flight had an accident. At the moment of despair and breakdown, she saw the CEO who shouldn't have been there. She thought he had come to protect her, but instead, the CEO walked straight to the flight attendant. Ignoring the injured woman, he carried the flight attendant away when the woman woke up in the hospital. She learned from the nurse she'd been there for a day and no one had come to visit her. Thinking of what happened on the plane, she immediately called the CEO, but he never answered. At that moment, she suddenly heard his voice. She ran out the door to check and saw him gently comforting the same flight attendant. Only then did the woman realize the CEO had already betrayed her. She wasted no time getting a lawyer to draft a divorce agreement. When she got home, she replaced the anniversary gift meant for the CEO with the divorce agreement as the final gift for him. After several days, the CEO finally came home, unaware that he had been exposed. He lied and said that during her absence, he had been busy preparing the wedding venue. The woman saw the kiss marks on his neck, but didn't expose the lie. Instead, she told him to remember to open his gift on the wedding day to please her, the CEO. Even put a sticky note on the gift box. Then he said he had a surprise for her and ran outside. At that moment, his phone suddenly rang. While the woman was hesitating whether to check it, the house lights suddenly went out. Then the CEO shouted for her to come to the balcony. When the fireworks lit up the sky, she was almost touched by his gesture, thinking maybe she should forgive him. But the next second, she received a message from the flight attendant saying the CEO had put her initials in the fireworks. Seeing the two big letters in the fireworks, the woman couldn't hold back her emotions anymore. She didn't know if the CEO declaring love for her was actually thinking of someone else. In a moment of retaliation, she picked up his phone and waved it at him. Instantly, the CEO's expression changed. He didn't know if she had discovered anything. He forced himself to stay calm and ran back inside. Pretending not to know, he said he might have lost his phone. Watching his exaggerated acting, the woman felt mixed emotions. Then she handed him the phone, saying someone had messaged him earlier. After checking the messages, he rushed out with the excuse of a company meeting. After he left, the woman held back her disgust and furiously wiped the spot where he kissed her hand. Then she told the driver to follow his car, watching him arrive at their wedding house, and immediately embrace the flight attendant. Her heart felt like it was being torn apart. She didn't barge in but told the driver to turn back. On the way, she called the realtor to sell the wedding house, and without hesitation threw away her wedding ring. The next day, she sold all the custom perfumes she made for him over 7 years. Then the CEO finally came home and lied again, without changing his expression, claiming he had gone to a business meeting after work. But the woman questioned why he smelled like cheap perfume. He lied again, saying he had gone to a club for business and didn't know when the scent got on him, saying if she didn't believe him, he would take her there today. At the place, he pretended to be loving in front of everyone, saying he was willing to give her everything, that she was his first love and the love of his life. Watching his fake performance, the woman felt nauseated. She quickly excused herself to the restroom to calm down. But just as she left, the flight attendant showed up, dressed seductively, and got intimate with the man in front of everyone. Unaware this had already been sent to the woman's phone. As she was about to go back to the room, another woman spilled juice on her clothes and kept blocking her from leaving. She instantly realized it was all planned by the CEO. She rushed into the room without hesitation. Even though it looked clean, she still found the flight attendant hiding in the bathroom. The woman didn't cause a scene. She simply said she was tired and walked away. The flight attendant followed to provoke her, but the woman replied that she didn't care about their relationship, and it didn't seem like the CEO planned to make her official. Back in the room, the CEO felt uneasy, like he was about to lose her. Ignoring his friend's teasing, he ran after her, and at the door, he saw the woman standing with the flight attendant. He rushed over in panic, asking what happened. The woman didn't expose them. She simply said they were waiting for a ride together. Hearing that, he offered to have his driver take her home, but she cryptically said, "I don't like used things." Then she got into her own car and left. Watching her walk away, the CEO completely panicked. The next day, he brought her favorite cake to apologize. She had hoped he would come clean to give closure to their years together, but he was still lying, even got called away again by a message from the flight attendant. He didn't return home even on the eve of the wedding, so she didn't hesitate to burn her favorite wedding dress and had the butler remove all the roses symbolizing their love overnight. At the wedding the next day, the CEO once again declared his love in public, saying marrying her was his lifelong wish, just as everyone was waiting for the bride's entrance. The doors opened to reveal only a tattered wedding dress,